The Florida trail and ultra running community too is really close knit. It seems like they all know one another. There seems like there's a race every weekend all year round, and they do travel well.
They have to.
They travel well. They travel in packs.
All right, welcome to the first show of the year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. I texted out my run group today and I'm like, hey, I'm on pace for 3,600 miles this year. I did a 10-mile run. I finished the year off pretty poorly. I think.
Yeah, by December was nothing. Well, no, actually. Yeah, overall it wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad actually.
No, I don't even know what I was probably around 100 miles. So I said I took it off. So I'm a little sluggish still after the cross Florida 200. My legs don't want to move. I'm waiting for that. I call it the Forrest Gump moment when Forrest Gump's a little kid and he's running with the braces and all of a sudden they just kick off and he's gone. I'm like, eventually my legs are just going to kick in and whatever's on my legs.
Taking a little longer to recover in your
I think so. When we did the relay race, I felt good in there. I ran 4 fast loops, so 16 miles. Legs felt good, but lately I've just been sluggish. So we did a beach run on Saturday, and my legs were hurting. And then I ran with Nick Urena on Sunday. And I couldn't even keep up with them. So we're running slow, but I'm hoping to come back around. I got Black Canyon in I think 6 weeks. So January 1st, today is start of my training block. So we'll do 4 hard weeks.
It's not a very long training block, but
yeah, but I got the base. So
you got the base,
yeah. So we're excited about that. So hopefully everyone had a good New Year. A lot of, we didn't have that. It was kind of calm on races at the end of the year. There were some out there. We'll cover some of the races in Florida. But we're glad to have you all back. We missed you guys last week. Hopefully you guys had a good Christmas and New Year's. I fell asleep about 40 minutes before midnight last night and missed the ball dropping, and that's what happens when you get old.
I celebrate not having to stay up till midnight since I spent 13 years working New Year's Eve at a bar. So it's so nice, except the fireworks and going off in my neighborhood. I watched Stranger Things finale. Anybody watch that? Any thoughts? We can mix that up. But watched that, then went to go to bed, and it was just like boom, 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 but just constant. And so I tried to read a book or something.
I didn't hear a thing. So, but you're right. Yeah, I did 5 years in a bar working New Year's Eve, and before my kids were born, and like I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh, so. It's nice when you don't. My son actually, he still does it. So he got sent home early because it was freezing. So he works at a pool bar too. So
okay.
Yeah, there was nobody out there.
Yeah. So we got Katie's in the chat. I'm curious if she's heading out to Just Survive tomorrow. Julian Long, welcome back, Julian. We got Billy. I think Billy's up in Jekyll Island up there. I drove past it last week. So Billy Porter. So welcome everyone. All right, so what are we going to cover tonight? We're going to cover a little bit of the Jupiter Ridge Sandspur, the Sleight It race by Ultras, a little bit of Ancient Oaks, Across the Years, which is still going on. So there's a lot of stuff going out there. What was the race we just came across?
Snowdrop 55.
Snowdrop, yep. We got some information on that. We're going to cover Croom Zoom, which is happening Saturday, and Just Survive, which is happening tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, with Just Survive, actually, both of those races, I can't get an entry list. We were trying to get Luke Vidal. He was going down to have a pizza dinner. I'm like, hey, if you could sneak an entry list for me for Just Survive, let me know. We love to see that entry list. I think only 25 people are allowed in there. I know Aries running it, Luke Vidal is running it. I'm not quite sure who else is running Just Survive. So in the chat, if you know anybody else running Just Survive, let me know. Eric D. Simone is in the chat. Good to see him. We haven't seen him in a while. I've seen him on Facebook a little bit. So, all right, we're going to jump into Jupiter Ridge Sandspur, and I forgot to pull my computer over. So give me 1 second. And we're gonna add it in. All right. So basically, I was reading this description, and I think Bobby Joe thought the same thing. She's like, there was so much into it. I'm like, this has to be a Mikey B's race on it. So they have like the Lunacy 30K. It's a night run. There's a Lunacy 50K, which you kind of double up. You could do a race in the morning, a race in the evening. There's a lot to go on this race.
It's probably less complicated in person than it is with us just reading it on the screen. So I'm sure it was really well organized.
Yeah. No. We're saying, but
yeah. It looks chaotic to us on the outside, but I'm sure everyone there was like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah. So basically, we'll start with the results from the Lunacy 50 miler. So this is the 50K in the morning, the 30K at night. So you had 12 finishers in this race. Who do we have on it? The first place male was Wilson Emerald, then Josh Bible, and Philip Zarba. They all Florida. Oh no, actually Josh is from Tennessee. So they all completed that. That's 1 through 3. And then on the female side, you had Brenda Lips, Mayora Lay, and Kathy Buza. So I'm going to say these quick and think I'm saying them correctly. They're open.
Playing with confidence.
Yes, say it. If you say it with confidence, people think you got it right. So that's the 50K and the 30K night run, and then there's the 50, the half marathon, and then the 30K night run. And there was only one finisher. So congrats to the one finisher. He was the winner and the DFL. And then you just had the 30K night run. I don't know what is 30K. Do you know what 30K is in miles?
22 miles, maybe
22 mile-ish. So congrats to them. And then they had a half marathon out there. So it looks like it was all on the dunes on sand and kind of. Oh
no, it's only 18 and a half. My bad. I was way
18
off.
and a half. Did someone come in with it?
No, I just Googled it.
Oh, you just Googled it. All right. While we're talking about Jupiter Ridge Sandspur, I happened to look at this morning. We're going to go to the Trident race. So a little disappointed in the Trident race. So this year they added the extra race, the Ciento Dos, the 102-mile race. So what I loved about this race was it was something different, and they had the immolation at 24-hour. So we talked about this when they introduced the Ciento Dos, and the question was, would people go to Ciento Dos, or were people going to stay in the immolation race, which the immolation race was pretty competitive. So what do you think happened? Well, I kind of yeah. All right. So in the Ciento Dos, you had all the big hitters like Clapper went over there, Julian went over there, Lucas Vidal went over there, Louis Coco, Marty Gardner. They all went over to the Ciento Dos, and I was like, man, because we wanted to live stream the immolation because it was such a cool race. So on the immolation, you got Mark Burgett, Dustin Poland, which we met Dustin up at Festivus. Yep. You got Theory. Theory's a pretty good runner. I think he holds the most tickets out of anyone from the state of Florida in Western states. I believe he'll be 256 next year. Okay. I always laugh because he's from Miami, France. So on the immolation, you only got 5 people in there. We thought that would be really awesome to live stream.
Mark should break his record.
Yeah, I think we're still planning on going down there to live stream. I think it will be a great race, but we were hoping there would be there would be another great race in the immolation. So, but we still got time. It's still early. We're still in January 1st, and the race is until July. So we'll see.
Some of those guys might change their mind. You can do a 100-miler anywhere. Where else can you do?
So we got Julian. Julian's in Just Survive. So funny story. I think Julian had the course record. At one time, Julian held the course record for the Cross Florida 200, and he held the record for Just Survive 125. And I think it was in with hours. Both were taken down. Fred Soley got the.
I remember when we
got the Cross Florida 200, and then. What is it? Shea Frederick took the Just Survive. So I'm thinking Julian's ready to go get that record back. So it'll be interesting. I'm curious if Shea Frederick's in there, but it's cool. I mean, you got some heavy hitters in there: Arian, Julian, Luke Vidal. I talked to Luke. Luke was on his way down, so it'll be good. We think Louis Coco is also running Just Survive. Who else? Yeah, Julian said, the ninja will be there. Man, I missed a lot of comments going on here. Julian we're talking about the immolation. Julian wanted to do the infinite, but it got pulled. So oh well. All right, so that is that race. Our next one, we're going to go to Sleight It. You want to talk about Sleight It? Because you were out at Sleight It.
I was out at Sleight It. I was. It was a lot of fun. It's 10 minutes from where I'm at right now at my daughter's house. So it's ultras race. So the 12-hour, 6-hour, and 5-miler. So it was a 5-mile loop on a lake. Kind of went 2 miles, 2.5 mile out and back this way, 2.5 out mile. And he actually added, because it's a paved trail, he added a little bit of grass. There's about not quite a mile grass loop at one end. So, and it's an ultras race. So if you wanted to run on the grass on the side of the pavement, you could, or, you didn't have to. But I started off a little chilly, warmed up nice, had a lot of fun. A lot of food was there, as he does. Scott and James do. Lo was there to start. Lo was handing out packets and bibs and paced me for a mile or two. It's hard to say pacing in a fun race like this. So it's in the first mile. Do you have the?
You want the results?
All right, here we go. Okay, so Justin, Boyle, and Brendan. Justin looked great. They all looked great all day long, and I ran with Nate Bailey for a little while too. And I have a whole video. I took on one loop. I recorded the whole course. I'm gonna edit it down because it doesn't look good right now. But yeah, so you'll have like a whole POV of the course. Justin and Brendan. It came down to the very end. Like Justin went past him at the very end. For females, so I got second place. So yay! That Laura Lenardi was leading the whole time. She decided to leave early. So Jennifer Glassburn and myself kept going. Scott told me with an hour left, I needed one more loop. And at one point I was doing an hour and 15-minute loops because I was not feeling good. And suddenly I could do 10, 12-minute miles again. So that was good.
That's impressive. You guys got 50 miles in.
Yeah. And I spent one loop with Nick Urena was there. He ran the 5-miler, pushing his baby, his 2-year-old in the stroller. So I did 3 good loops. And then the 4th loop, I walked the whole thing, recording that with Nick. And I pushed the stroller for a little bit. And, I walked almost a whole loop with Paul Gibbs. He came out later in the day after running at the Mount Dora 5K and half marathon they had there. So I had just a hamstring and same Achilles, same old tendon issues. But Scott's really motivating. He just says, keep moving, keep eating, and and see what happens. And that's what I did. So
yeah, this was the first year of this race, so we'll see it grow over the next couple
yeah,
years.
they had an issue with because the park wanted to put on like they were doing Christmas festivities. So it wasn't an issue because they had booked it first, but they're worried about the years to come because the park, what would have happened at that park normally had to go somewhere else.
Okay.
They want to do it again. It's just there's a lot of because of when it is, and Lake Wales does a lot of like community stuff, so it's just getting the permits and the space. But it was really good, and it would be nice. You could, I mean, for people that move fast, you could put up some good miles there. It's almost completely flat except for one end of it goes up like 30 feet or something. But you could put up my last lap because I was the only one to go out after it was like 6 o'clock after dark on that last lap. And the guy there was one of the volunteers was pulling the flags in the trail section, thought all the runners had came through. So when I got there was no flags. And it's fine when you're on the pavement, you don't need flags, but he had just created this loop around this. It's an open field with like one football thing, whatever they're called. So it was just an open field. I was like, okay, well, if I have to go back and forth in the grass for a mile, then that's what I have to do. But the guy found me and kind of paced me, and a little makeshift. You'll see on my Strava, you can see how we kind of went off course. But yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And they gave out those are the charcuterie boards. That was our prize, the podium prizes. And then the wooden medals with the little Christmas bells. And then you got a little ornament as well, a little sleigh ornament. So.
All right. Congrats to Justin Boyle. So, yeah, he's tearing it up this year as a newbie runner, as a rookie in the ultra community.
And then we had the 6 hour as well with Jonathan Kier. He just came and floated over everybody else. And he had just ran at Run Fluent the weekend before, and you couldn't tell. You could not tell at all. He looked great. And then Arturo Marchand, 35 miles, and Chris Clapp with 35 miles as well. Lindsay Smith, and first female, Muzzy Johnson, second, and Mary Marsha Brown.
So technically, Arturo got second, but he would have been the Masters because I forget how Arturo's over. I'm pretty sure he's over 50. So still runs strong. Doesn't look like he's over 50. So here's a picture of them out there. That's Jonathan. I don't know who is third over. Is that it just went away? I
don't know who that is, but he did give me a salt tab in the middle of the day, so that was very nice of him.
All right, and then we'll talk about the 5 miler because if we don't, Nick's gonna get mad at us.
Well, and Nick won the stroller, third place overall stroller division.
It's still pretty. He ran well pushing the stroller. We were talking about it the other day. I hate pushing the stroller. So Arian.
Arian looked miserable.
Did he?
He was pushing it. He ran great, but the look on his face was like, "Why am I doing this?"
Yeah. So, all right. So, congrats, and then Tessa Taylor, Martha Hidalgo, and Kimberly Lockraine on the female side in the 5 miler. So, all right. Well, nice job to everyone out there. Great day. Good race before Christmas, and. Awesome. All right. What do we got next? We got, we'll do a little bit of Ancient Oaks. I just got the results. We were talking about this before. There weren't that many finishers.
There weren't that many finishers this year.
Yeah.
And I didn't look to compare. That's low. I mean, and there was like 50 starters or 50 people that registered. And the weather was great. So
yeah.
I guess it just wasn't everybody's weekend. So
no. So we actually I don't recognize too many names on there.
I don't know.
Derek Daniels out of Riverview, he won it in 24:55, and then Joshua Klein and Mike Smith finished out the podium. And then all the women that finished got on the podium. Mm-hmm. So Michelle, Melissa, and Mariel Rosen all top 3. So congrats to Michelle Toppy out of Melbourne. That's right in her backyard. So she wasn't too far out of behind the male guys.
Well, this is a race you normally see Bernadette there. I think Andy's done this race a bunch of times. Some of the other legends of the sport are usually out there. It's kind of like an annual tradition. But everyone's had some other fun things going on this year.
So Katie was saying the weather wasn't great out there.
Oh, it wasn't great?
It wasn't great.
What was not great about it, Katie? Because I thought the weather was great this weekend. Yeah, Katie and Mike were there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Katie wants to give her insight. Let us know.
Yeah. So Katie, she didn't look too happy out there. I think I saw a picture of someone feeding her.
Like, I commend her patience, because if there's a video of her and Emily Quintanilla is crewing her and feeding her. Okay. So yeah. I didn't have to run overnight, so I can see that it was cold overnight. The day was really good. If you had the same weather on that side as I had over here.
Yeah.
But the way Emily was like, you need to eat, and I've got this for you. I'm like, I would have smacked her. Like, Katie might have been thinking that, but I've been like, she had great patience. So
yeah. And so Emily was out there. I messaged Emily. She was crewing Shay and Kevin this morning. So I'm trying to get an update on how they're doing. I don't have their trackers, so I reached out to Joe Miller. They must all be in an area that has no reception.
Yeah.
Emily did get back to me. She only crewed the overnight last night into this morning.
Yeah, so, what a rough time to start that race. Oh, 30 degree nights, and I mean.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's the Florida races. Now we're going to move outside to the big race outside of Florida to the big race in Arizona. Hang on. Actually, my thing doesn't change. Hang on. We're going to remove that. We're going to add to stage. Hang on. We're going to remove it. All right. You start talking about across the years, and I will.
We have across the years going on.
I will figure out how to add it.
Another Air Viper race. What do we have? 10 days, 6 days, 72 hour, multiple 24 hours, 48 hours. So it's short loop, 1 mile. 1.1 mile loop, I believe. Or was it
1.4?
1.4 mile loop.
Yeah, so it goes around the sports complex.
Yep.
It's all kinds of races here. So you had a 6-hour race, you had a 12-hour race, you had a 100K race, you had a 100-mile race, 200-mile race, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72, 6-day. The marathon.
Do they still do the 10-day, or do they not do the 10-day anymore?
I don't see the 10-day on there, so I think 6 days the most.
Yeah, they have a 200-miler now too.
Yeah, and then currently, hang on, they have a last man standing, and this is 1.4 miles. So I believe you have to go 1.4 mile every 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah, and they're down to 5 people, and they're up at 128 miles. So
yeah, it's a fun race. It's one I've always wanted to do. But working at the bar, like I said before, it was never in the cards. But now, who knows?
Yeah, we got a bunch of friends. Mike Melton's out there timing. So Mike gave us a bunch of updates. He was texting me earlier. Mike's out there. Coach Brian, who we've had on the show, is out there volunteering. Josh Coleman, who was on the show a couple of weeks ago, he's out there volunteering. So it sounds like it's a big party out there. Let me see what Mike texted me, some of the some of the stuff that's happening out there. I said, what do we need to talk about? Meg Eckert running the 12-hour, covering 81.2 miles. He said she made it look ridiculously easy. So that's we'll go to the 12-hour. You see Meg Eckert won outright. I mean, 11, she won by
11 miles ahead
11 miles. Yeah. And the women's
Ann Trayson is out there.
Yeah. I was watching the live stream. They kept talking about, here comes Ann Trayson. Here comes Ann Trayson. In the 6th day that's going on. So they're talking about Yolanda Holder is battling for first place with a woman from Great Britain, Melissa Montague. The first place runner is age 49, while Yolanda is 67.
Wow.
And Yolanda's walked every step.
Oh, Yolanda's done. I don't want to say. She does a lot of these timed races. I've seen her name in some of the other big ones, like the Sri Chimnoy 6 day, and I think 3 days at the fair, and some of those other ones. Yeah, like we said, Ann Trayson's out there. She's using a walker. She's had some health problems, but she's getting out there. She was her story is funny because she went to get 50K, and then she saw the buckle, and she was like, "Well, since I'm here and I am signed up for the 6th day, might as well stay and get the hardware." So
yeah. Ed Eddinghauser's out there. He's in his 6th day. Jim Miller from Florida is out there. Jim Miller's at 235 miles.
My friend Steve Tuttle, who was with us at the Bulldog race from Illinois, he's out there. He got his 1,000th lifetime miles at across the years, because they accumulate, and you get a jacket at 1,000 miles. So he got his jacket. I think 6 days in the Dome does cumulative miles too.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's and they added the 10 days, so that's pretty impressive. 100 mile. This was pretty. I did look at these results here. So Jake Jackson. I mean, the winner was 15:41. Jake Jackson ran at 18:11. Andrew Glaze, who you always wondered, is Andrew Glaze a fast runner? Andrew Glaze ran at 18:23. That's pretty impressive. What else do we want to cover from this race? The 48-hour. So you had Cole Crosby out there. Cole was going after the American 48-hour record, which do you know who holds the American 48-hour record?
No.
Okay, so the overall record is actually held by a female, so that's Camille. The male record is held by Olivier Leblanc. I don't know if he's been around. He's been around the time races for a long time. I ran with him at Old Dominion, so great guy. Okay. But the 48-hour record, this is interesting, was actually held it was on a course in Florida at Icarus, Florida.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I had to text Mike Melton. I'm like, who's the race directors for that race? And he told me who it was. But anyway, so the 48-hour record was held on a Florida course, and that's Olivier Leblanc. So he was kind of like a Harvey Lewis, like type of runner a long time ago. He was on the U.S. team several times. But Cole Crosby, he got 224 miles. I think the record's like 250-ish, right around the 250-ish mark. But they had bad weather overnight, and I guess a sign or one of the barriers blew over and hit Cole in the ankle, and kind of injured him a little bit. Let's see what it says. It was just bad luck. He was passing the barricades when the wind caught them. It had an Air Viper banner advertising, so it was like a sail. A freak accident happened when the wind blew over a row of metal barricades, and one of them hit him in the foot. So,
that's rough.
Yeah, but Cole's a great guy. He took it in good spirit, and
well, yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's a freak nature thing. You can't get mad at anybody.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else we need to cover on this race? We can look at 72 hour. They're at 222 miles. A female is winning outright in that race. And was there anything else that Mike had said? David Carta of Illinois won the men's 100K in 8:50, a reasonably fast time. You got Cole in the 48 hour. A Canadian guy who set a Canadian national age group record at 6 hours, 39.5 miles at the age of 70. He also broke the 50-mile record by running an 8:15. Crushed it, and he took the 100K age group record in 11:26. So this is a 70-year-old kicking ass out there.
So if you guys want to get out there and get some fast miles and see what you can do, no matter what your age, go to CrossFit Heroes.
Mike Melton also mentioned this race out in Texas. The
Snowdrop 55.
The Snowdrop. Yep. This is a 0.69. That's a little more than a kilometer lap. And I believe it ended at 2 p.m. today. And who does he say? Pamela Markle
Chapman.
Markle Chapman. I'm trying to see if I can see where her name is. I think she did 105.
Yeah, Pamela Chapman Markle right there.
Yeah. So out of Texas, you actually had had several Florida people on there from the Panhandle. What do you say? Pamela Chapman Markle set the five records. One of them a world age group record. She got the 12-hour record, the 100K record, the 24-hour record, and the 100-mile record, all for age 70 to 74. I don't know how old she actually is, but her 100-mile time is 22:03 at 70 miles. So that's pretty impressive.
And if anyone's interested, the Snowdrop 55 is it started as kind of a charity race. It's for children's cancer, kids who are affected by that, cancer research. So 55 hours is symbolic for the young lady whose family started it, 15-year-old. She had the longest surgery performed on her in Texas, 27 hours. 2 surgeons performed surgery on her for 27 hours. So that equals 54 hours and then 1 hour for her, they said. There's around the course, there will be stories of children, survivors and their families. And if you are feeling sad or feeling like you need a little pick me up in this race, they let you run with her bib, with Chelsea's bib. So it gets passed around. So it's a really nice story. It's a nice community. I have a lot of friends who go out there. If anyone's interested in another New Year's style race.
All right. Races coming up. So this weekend we got Croom Zoom. I don't know who's on the entry list trying to get.
It's my first ultra.
Yeah, I did it last year. Great race. Goes all the way back to 2011. I think they talk about it. If I'm not wrong, it is the one that pops up. Maybe I'm wrong. So I was looking at something else. So I think they had it as a highlight on.
No, you're looking at. Is that the past or?
Yeah, they had it on upcoming races. They actually had it on. This is where we get a lot of this is where I get a lot of mine. What's up in ultra? This is where I get a lot of my information of what's going on. They do cover it right there, right on south. Established in 2011, Croom Zoom trail runs take place on the canopy trails of Croom Park in Central Florida's Withlacoochee State Forest. At one time, they had a 100-mile out here. They had a 100K out here. I have video from Croom Zoom years ago with Joseph Fuller leading, or not leading, but he's running towards the front, battling for first place in the 100K. I'll have to pull the video. I watched the video the other day. It was a pretty cool video of Fuller out there.
I ran in 2020 my first ultra.
Was it 2020? Wow. And so I might have been out there. So
I don't know anybody. I dragged Marta out there. I got her to sign up for an ultra. She hadn't been planning on it. She'd been doing a bunch of marathons. So me and her went out there, and then I finished great, except we got a little rain and my ankles they're still not used to trails. So as the little hills there, whatever it started becoming little rivers and your ankles keeps going sideways. So everything felt good. I finished terribly. I think I was like second to last or something, but I felt good, but my ankles were just like, what is this? And I was so, it was my introduction to the ultra community and, Andy and everybody.
Trying to find you on here.
Marta. I was like, I don't know how long it took me, 7 hours or something.
Bruce Warner. This is 2020 result. There's Bobby Joe. 52nd place. 7:14. Let's see who won it that year. Becca Linden. John Lang. Okay.
Becca won. I didn't know her. I ended up also. I will meet her a year and a half later.
All right, hang on. We're gonna do a little bit of. So John Lang was third place. I have a video of. I was gonna put it up on the website yesterday. Are y'all watching this through your channel?
You're seeing some behind the scenes stuff, you guys.
Yeah. This video is of the 2020 race right here.
No freaking way.
Of the 50K.
No way.
I'm going to post it tomorrow. HRC Croom Zoom 2020 right here.
I'll have to look for me.
Yeah. I was watching. John Lang.
I fell twice that day in the same flat spot, and I almost started crying because I was so mad at myself.
Yeah. So Bobby Joe is somewhere in this area right here. I'm gonna post it tomorrow on the So we had 5 runners out there running their first 50K, and I filmed the whole thing out there. So which was pretty good. I'll post it in the link later on. So we had a great time at the race. So all right, I don't even know what we were talking about. So Croom Zoom, we were looking at the 100K. Look at the 100K. This is interesting. The 100K winner was Chris Stengel.
Oh, that year?
Yeah, Chris Stengel won it that year. Sandra Househeart, she was great. Look who's third. Nels Matson.
Oh my gosh.
Chris
I talked to 2 people while I was out there because Croom, you do get kind of spread out where you don't see a lot of people. I talked to somebody for a minute, but I ended up walking a little bit of the last lap with a guy who was in the 100K. And I don't know if he kept going or not. He really wanted to quit. But I don't know what his name is. I couldn't picture him at all. So that's funny. Nels was out there.
Yeah, Nels was out there. I'm trying to figure. I ran the 50K. See, they had a 100-mile out there at one time. So this was before they had long haul. So this was our big Florida 100-mile race, and there was 9 finishers. Hang on, let's go to the 100K. Is this the year? Roger Sutton, he was a great.
Are we on this year now, or this is still 2020?
No, this is 2000.
The first year.
No, 2018.
Oh, okay.
Patrick Gallagher. So this has there's a lot of great runners in here. Jeff Iosa, there we go. I was 24th that year. That was a cold year. I remember that, 2018. All right. So that's Croom Zoom. Just that's going. I'm going to try and get up there. I think I'm going to volunteer up there. I told Andy I'd come up and volunteer. So
that's I will. I'm not available this weekend. I'd love to come up there.
Yeah. All right. So we're talking about Just Survive. Let me just. I did. Oh, where did I have that? I do have media for Just Survive. So Julian's given us Parker's not running. Who else did he say? Wait, John. We're curious if John Parker was running. Parker's not running this time around. Decided not to. Leo Costa is in Just Survive. Amy, but Banana Champ was going to run it, but now she's not running it. This is all in the comments. So I'm watching. All right. So in case you're wondering what Just Survive is,
it is a race I will never do.
yeah. All right. See if we can. So basically, blah blah blah. 125 miles. I believe it's on the Lake to Ocean course. 25 runners, no crews, no pacers, no aid station. I was surprised about this one. No GPS watches. Basically, you got to fill 5-gallon buckets, and that's your only supplies out there. And so you got to learn to navigate.
5 miles apart.
Yeah. So how many? Does it say how many buckets? 5.
I think you get 5. Yeah.
You will have 4 5-gallon. Throws you off with the 4 5-gallon drop buckets out there. So we don't know who's out there.
Yeah, because you get them twice. Because you hit them on the way out and you hit them again on the way back.
Yeah. So we'll get more on this tomorrow. We'll get more on this next week on Just Survive. So I guarantee Julian's going out there to gun for that his course record back. So it'll be good. And but you got some good guys. You got Luke Vidal out there. I'm going to pull up Just Survive right now, 125. So let's just look at the course records. So the course records are off right here because for some, we were talking about this yesterday. It's just showing all the 2025 results on there. So you had Shay's up there, but Julian's, I think, Julian's like 30, 20.
Didn't Mike Alberts? He did this.
Julian's 31-23. Alberts did the lollipop loop.
I thought he did both.
Yeah.
At one point, or maybe he's going.
I didn't realize that Deanna Doan, she has the female course record at 38:42. I think she has the. It's hard to say because they're all not showing up there for some reason. So it gets screwed up in ultra sign up. So all right. So good luck at Just Survive. Hopefully you guys don't have too much water out there and you guys survive with everything you have. All right. Now we're going to go into extra stuff. So we talked about this. We've talked about this several times, and we're going to cover it now. Like, who has a harder schedule? Did Luke Vidal or Arian Rashawn have the hardest schedule? And then as the year went on, a couple other people caught our eyes, like Katie Jenkins, her schedule. Mark Gilman, his schedule. But I did look at Mark. Mark had a couple of he had some shorter races like I did this year, like under the ultra. And I even looked up the what's it called? Andrew Kelly's schedule. So we're gonna do hang on. We're gonna Josh Coleman's gonna give us a tour of the across the years.
Checking in live from across the years.
Yeah. So, all right, we're going to bring him on. All right. This is another guy that had a hard schedule. Luckily, he's not a Florida runner. He's probably run the most 200s. So we'll come back to that. We're going to cover that in depth. But until Josh jumps on, congratulations to Andy Matthews. He finished the 444, the Bear and Boar. He got that done on what night did he get it done? On Christmas Eve morning, so really early in the morning. So what was he, 9 days or so?
9 days, 21 hours, I believe.
Yeah. So all right, let's bring Josh in. Josh Coleman, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? How we doing?
We're doing well. We're just talking about we have a new FKT here called the 444, 444 miles, the Bear and Boar. Oh. It's the Florida Trail where it splits south of Orlando.
Gotcha.
And then meets back up in like Placa area. You do that loop of that thing, and it's 444 miles. So we've had We've had Andy Matthews just finished it the other day.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, very cool.
So Andy got it done. Another guy, Arian Rashawn, got it done too. So pretty cool. So how's it going out? How's it going out?
It's good. It's good. I've been out here since basically like Sunday night, actually Saturday night. So I had a couple friends doing the 6 day, couple friends doing the 48, and I've just been crewing. But I actually ended up crewing Andy Glaze last night. He did a 100-miler, and I ended up pacing him the last 50K. But we do have the last person standing going on right now.
Yep.
They should be coming back in here in a minute. They'll probably be coming up behind me here. I believe there's 5 still left, and I think they're around. Yeah, might double check me, Jeff, but I think they're like 126, 28.
129.79.
Yep, that sounds right. So
do they have 20 minutes to do the loop?
Yeah, so this particular one, it's a 1.4 mile loop, and they got 20 minutes to get back. And then, so yeah, it's starting every 20 minutes compared to the normal backyard format where it's, every hour. So, yeah, they're coming on. So I don't remember how many started. It was 25, 30, and yeah, they're well into it now. But yeah, we've got some strong people in there right now. My friend Steph Rosenbach, she got 3rd here. I think she has the record here for the women's. And then another guy named
Nicholas, Michael.
Nicholas, yeah, Nick. Yep, Nick. I think Nick got 2nd here last year. And then Maya Detmer as well, another solid runner. I don't know the other 2 very well, but yeah, they've been all 5 been going for a while now.
We talked about Andrew Glaze. You don't see him as a fast runner. He ran 18 plus hours in the 100-mile, which is awesome.
Yeah, he's like the 4th overall right now. I'll have to see what today's results are because every day people can jump in and do that 100-miler, and then I assume there'll be another one tomorrow. But yeah, I definitely pushed him. He was originally shooting for 20 hours, and we got him to like 18 hours and 23 minutes. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Is that definitely a PR for him, or?
I don't think so. I believe he told me he's done some others that quick in some previous years, but I think it's been a while. So
yeah, his younger years.
Yeah, but yeah, it's good. The weather's beautiful here. It's starting to get a little chilly. It's a little rainy today here. Light rain, but yeah, now it's cleared up and nice cool weather, and I can definitely see this last person standing going many more hours potentially with the competitors in it. So
yeah. Are you near the timing table at all?
I am. So it's back behind me here. So
is Mike Melton? Is Mike Melton over there?
I'm not sure. He might be.
Okay.
I should go see.
He was giving us all our updates earlier. He's talking about Cole Crosby and a few of the other.
Yeah, Cole was going strong. Unfortunately, he had like one of the fencing or something fell over on him in the middle of the night and like hurt his foot. But I think he still got like 240 something miles in 48 hours, which is like
220.
Who was it? 220. Okay, yeah.
I
think he was shooting for maybe like 240, 250 when we talked to him. But
yeah, he was trying to break the Olivier Leblanc's record.
Yeah. And then Meg, she broke the 12-hour, so got 80 miles in.
Yeah.
So lots of speed out here. Yeah, we should start seeing some of the backyards coming back here in a minute. Usually Steph's been kind of leading the way in.
Did you see Coach? Did you see Brian Pasante?
I did. I saw Brian. Brian's here. Do you know Mandy? Let me see if Brian's over here.
I know of Mandy.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I don't know if Brian's over here or not. I don't see him over here. He was over here earlier today. So
were they working the aid stations?
Yeah, and then he's over here supporting Nick. So and then so his other podcast partner Mandy, her husband's Nick. That's running.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you're right. Mandy was talking about her husband was running it. Nicholas Mullen. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we got 3, 4, 5 solid runners still in it. So knowing the 3 that I know.
Like you're standing on the course. What is that? Is that concrete?
I am. So yeah, so it's they do it at the Peoria Sports Complex. It's where the Padres and the Mariners do their spring training.
Sure.
So I think this is the 2nd year they've done it out here. But yeah, it's like a concourse. I don't have my guest bib on, but yeah, it kind of goes up and around and then goes around the backside of some of the ballparks and then it swings, comes back towards us where we're at now. And then there's like a tent city where people are, sleeping like overnight. Yeah.
So what is the rest of the course like? Like, what is the terrain?
So it's probably, I would say it's like 60-70% asphalt pavement, and then some of it's kind of the ball field type dirt, that kind of I always call it like kitty litter type dirt. Like you slide in it and like you'll rip your legs apart if you don't know what you're doing. So it's a lot of that. So there is some salt, but it's definitely a lot of pavement. And I know even doing the 50K I did yesterday, and I did a little bit more than that even before I ran with Andy. And it's definitely a pounding for sure.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Hopefully, so they're 10 minutes in. So.
And I think Stephanie's last lap was 13:54.
Yeah,
so
she's usually the first one in, and then Maya usually Nick are kind of right in there.
Cool deal. Cool deal. So.
Yeah, but it's good. It's a nice facility, and this is my first time out here, and I can definitely see myself coming back out to more of these. And who knows, maybe next year I'll throw my hat in the ring.
Were you out there last night? Were you out there last night for New Year's Eve?
I was, yeah. I was actually running with Andy when it struck midnight, so it was kind of fun. We just passed, and they were getting ready to do the champagne toast, and we had just passed the finish line to start our next loop. So it was just like him and I, and then it was like kind of misty, but yeah, there was tons of fireworks, and it was a beautiful sight.
That's the dream, celebrating New Year's Eve with Andy Glaze.
With Andy Glaze, yeah. Got a nice shout out from Andy, and yeah, we had a great time because I've been with him on a couple of races, but we've never gotten to run together for very long. We're either kind of going back and forth, or we're kind of running together with a group of people, and so yeah, it was fun. Just him and I for a lot of the loops, and we were having some good conversations. So, hey, what's up, man? Good.
Cool deal. Cool deal.
Got some more runners.
We got one Florida runner out there. Jim Miller's doing the 6-day. So
okay, nice. Yeah, it's so impressive, and you got Ann Trayson out here, and she's crushing it.
Yeah, that's so impressive.
Everything she's gone through. She's gonna hit 100 miles. I think she's at like 80 something. And
she went out there for a 50K.
She did, and she's like, and then she got buckle fever. She's like, I'm getting that 100 buckle. Yeah, she's such a delight. We've seen her come by our little tent area. There's a part of the course that goes through a parking lot, and so that's where a lot of people have their stuff set up. But yeah, there's been some strong people out here. A lot of people doing their first hundreds, people doing their first 50K. So it's a great venue for that. And and then people just come out and do as many loops as they can. I think the top guy, you might check Jeff or Bobby. I believe he's like probably close to 350, maybe 350 miles
in the 6-day.
Yeah.
It's
Justin.
Justin Montague. He's at 350. Yeah. He's at 352 miles.
Yeah, almost nailed it. And so him and his wife, I believe it's his wife. They have the same last name.
Melissa. Yeah,
she's right up there as well, and she's done, a lot as well. And I believe they're out of the UK. So.
Yeah, that's what Mike Melton was telling us. So yeah. Melissa and Yolanda are going back and forth at 290 and 296. So the female race is pretty close.
Definitely some competition out here, and it's a good time.
Yeah, good deal.
That's a lot of fun. I've always wanted to get out there. So
yeah, you definitely should. I would make it. It's like it like leads right into New Year's, and I could definitely see myself doing this multiple years. And they do everything. What's that?
Which one would you sign up for?
I think next year. Well, I'm doing. I might have mentioned this when I was on last time, but I actually just signed up for another 200 today. So those the old Ephraim 200. That's Mike McKnight's race. That's going to be the inaugural one. Sign up for that today. So I'm planning on doing 5, but I might end the year and come here because I do have a 200 miler here. So we'll see. Maybe I'll come here and finish out the year and do a 200 miler. But yeah, I would think that. I don't think I would do the 6-day, but I could do either the 200 or do like a 24-hour or 48-hour potentially. And they also have a 72-hour.
Yeah, I think the 48 would be fun out there. So I would like to peg the 48 out there. So
yeah, actually, that was just one runner that came in.
Okay. Oh, in the
in the backyard.
So And then you're what race are you doing out at Black Canyon? Are you doing the 50K?
Yeah, so I'm doing the Black Canyon 50K, so that'll be February 15th. I think there's still signups for that one. Anybody wants to do that one? 100K being a golden ticket race has been well sold out for a while.
Yeah.
So
I believe we're flying in on Thursday night, so
Sweet.
we'll reach out to you. So Brian booked his flight. I got to book my flight, and we got a couple others.
And are you guys doing the 100 or are you guys doing the 50?
We're doing the 100. Okay. And we have a couple guys doing the 50K, so we're back.
Okay.
In. So we're kind of
should be a good time. Hopefully not too hot. It's a little warm last year, I guess now we can say.
Yeah, that was Michael Carson rolled in.
Yes. Yeah.
Michael Carson and Ben have come in. So
yeah. Typically they're the ones coming in. The last two usually, but and then we got Nick.
Is that Nicholas?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, that's Nick.
That's Nick. And then we got Maya. We got Maya coming in here next.
And then Stephanie.
Hey, what's up, Maya? You're on a live podcast. Say hi. Hey, Maya. She's crushing it. Yeah, she's doing
nice job, Maya.
So yeah. But I mean, I think we're just who knows with Steph. She's coming in, isn't she? She's changing. Oh, she's changing. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's why she's going to be the last one. I just spoke with her husband, Kyle, and so she's changing. So I'm sure she'll be rolling in here any minute.
They looked like they were all moving pretty well coming in. It didn't look like they were hurting at all.
No, they're not. Like I said, this five's been going on for several hours now, so and I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. Just knowing the three that I know that are in it, I don't see this thing in it anytime soon. Yeah.
So it's 1.4, so they do 3, so it still equals that 4.2, so it's still the 100 mile. That's nice,
it is. It's just cool. Having that format because you're coming in, so I mean, you can do pretty comfortable 14, 15 minute, loop, but. After that. So, and here comes Stephanie. All right. Yeah, you're on a live podcast right now. Hey, Stephanie.
She looks good.
They're all still smiling.
They're great. They're very lovely people, and they're in it. Or if they are in pain, they're not going to show it.
They're not going to show it. Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah. So
cool.
Yeah. So there's the start, and and then they you might have heard. I don't know if you heard in the background, but they have 3 minutes to get started. Hey.
Okay. Cool deal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for taking us on a tour. So we're gonna wrap up.
Absolutely. Sorry, I couldn't go all the way around the course, but at least show you some of the last. But hopefully, tease people up. What's up, fellas? Here comes all my friends.
You could take some regular video and send it to Jeff. We'll share it next week.
Yeah. Okay. I will do that. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing some more loops. So it's great talking to you guys. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Thanks, Josh.
All right. Take care, y'all.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. Did we lose Bobby Joe? There she is. All right. And Josh, if you don't know, we had him on a couple weeks ago. Oh, I took the book out. He has the book. You go back and watch it. He just wrote the book. Ex-Floridian, living out there in Arizona. So, all right. So we got to wrap this up pretty quick. Okay. So we're going to talk. Do we want to push the harder schedules to next week?
We'll go over their schedule so we can give them some time. We want to give them the credit they deserve.
And actually we'll do better slides next week with stuff.
Yeah, it was a little rough this week. It was my bad. A little rough. But Alberts did have the Just Survive course.
Alberts did. So all right. Shay and Kevin are on the Big Scrub. First runners out. They started last night at midnight or 12:01. So we'll be keeping track of them. We'll give you an update next week. Long haul, Marty broke this last week that Mount Coast is the sponsor, and Long Haul brought that up today that Mount Coast will be their sponsor out there. So we need to reach out to Mount Coast because we are doing a live stream out there. And with that being said, we are looking for help for the live stream. So if anybody wants to come down the Long Haul, we'd love some help. So
you don't have to be on camera. You just need to hold one. So
yeah. So we got a lot going on. We just need help getting stuff done.
Connor Land did reach out to me. So
he did.
He should be helping us out. Yep.
Oh yeah, you didn't tell me that. So
I'm sorry. Right. He just did yesterday, and I forgot until now.
Oh, cool deal. Yeah, I was curious about. We're gonna get Connor down, and Connor would be great. We we've been wanting to get him on camera helping us out. So anybody else want to help us, reach out. I know we got a bunch of people that will be out there that weekend crewing and stuff. I know I think Emily said she'd help. Curious. I got to find out what Katie and Mike Alberts are doing. And with that being said, Mike Alberts went for a little redemption.
Making a comeback.
Yeah, he did the Wawa. What do you call it? The Wawa. I don't know. Wawa 100-miler. So he got that done. That was a great race for him.
A race. It was his own thing, not a race. So
yeah, this is his own thing. So basically, he was only crewing by stopping at Wawa's, which isn't bad. Like that would be a great race. Yeah. So congrats, a little redemption on his side.
And he put up a video earlier of some of the stuff he's going through. I think he's going to put up some other good video he took. So look forward to that, to seeing that.
All right. Matt Clapper, he did. Oh, we'll go to Doug Mail while I have the stuff up. Doug Mail was going for the 1,000-mile month. And so he wrapped that up, got it done with 1 day to spare. So congrats to Doug. So what did Clapper say? I was trying to get pictures of this and I couldn't get pictures. He Clapper pulled the plug at 100 miles. So he did a 20-hour, 58-minute 100-miler on the treadmill. His tibulus was on fire and feet were shredded. And they were going out of town. He wanted to be able to walk when they were out of town. He said it was way more than a sub 20-hour at the indoor ultra. It was much harder than when he did the ultra. Then, all right. What else we have? We dropped a new video this week from. We're gonna post that one, but hang on. Let me pull this stuff.
We will be more organized next week.
Yeah. So we're trying to enjoy our holidays. All right. Where are we at? So we're gonna go back to YouTube, view your channel. So we dropped, if you want to watch new video of I called it Views on Views because there's a lot of great views. This was out at Tahoe 200 last fall when I was pacing Brian Charbonneau. So pretty cool video. So just go through. So check it out. A lot of great views. I'm excited about heading out there this year to run the race. We're going to switch spots. Brian's through me. It'll be great.
You got a lot of good race schedule this year, huh?
I do have a good race schedule. Actually, I got to wake up at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning to sign up for a race. So a bunch of us. So there's 4 of us that were trying to find a big mountain race in September. So you had me, Arian, Brian Charbonneau, and Joshua Gray. And so we all entered the Bear Lottery, which was last Saturday. And one out of 4 got in, and we didn't even get in on the wait list, and they went 300 deep on the wait list.
Oh, wow.
And so we're like, all right, let's go back to the drawing board. And so we're looking at I Am Tough up in Idaho in September. So it's a hard rock qualifier, and we got to get up at 3 a.m. to sign up for it. So we will.
I'm fun with that.
We'll see. We're excited. I was trying to talk Luke Vidal into doing it. Arian says he has to wake up at 3 a.m. to drive to Just Survive, so he'll sign up then. And we're trying to get a couple others to sign up, so we're excited. So that would be another big mountain race. I'll be excited about if I can get one done. All right, what else we got? We didn't even go over to Strava. Pull Strava in really quick. Stork put up 106 miles. John Ballman put up 4,000 feet of climb. Josh Coleman, who we were just talking to, 2,700, and we don't believe Greg. So
I think I had did I run last week? I think I did 5 miles after that.
Let's keep scrolling. There you are, 11 miles.
11 miles. Hell yeah.
I don't know what I did 32 miles. Surprised I got 32 miles in.
So it took me some recovery after that 50 miles. And then Loanne texted me about an hour after the race and asked if I wanted to she's like, well, I know you just finished 50, but do you want to do 25 miles on the 31st and then 26 on the 1st? I was like, I'll text you later.
Yeah.
She got her 25 in on the 31st, but she had a busy family schedule today, so wasn't able to get her 26. But
She put in a 100-mile week. Brian Charbonneau put in 86 miles. Arian 71. So I got to get back. I got to get back on the horse. Get my mile. I'm trying to get my mileage up to 60 next week. So
I did do 4 days of physical therapy training this week, so I need to stay on that, and then I can up my miles.
All right. Podcasts. We always like to give a shout out to all our favorite podcasts. Words to Finish podcasts. They had Jesse Schultz on. If you don't know Jesse at 70 years old, he ran Festivus. This was a fun show to listen. Jesse has some stories. He's I think at like age 50, 55, he just dropped everything and just traveled around the country hitchhiking. A stint with the Rainbow People. It's a pretty good,
awesome.
pretty good podcast. They're coming up on their 100th episode coming up in the next couple of weeks. So keep listening to that podcast. Marty pumped out several. I'm playing catch up, so I got to go back and listen to Cody Bearden, Music to Miles. I heard Nick said that was a pretty good episode. Katrina Jennings, she's the one that did the 100-mile world record. Catriona, they said it so many times. She's from Ireland. She did it up at Tunnel Hill. I did listen to that one the other day. That was a pretty good episode. And then he just dropped the one with Deanna Doan, wandering coaching in FKT. So that one just dropped like 11 hours ago. So I gotta get some road trips in so I can catch up. When my work schedule is busy, I catch up on all my podcasts. And then Coach Brian, we were talking about Brian out there at Buckle Up. They talked to Andrea Moore, which I think Marty talked to a couple weeks. He did, I believe he talked to Andrea Moore. Yeah, because that's how right before I crossed Florida, that's how I knew Andrea Moore when I ran across Florida. So that was a great episode too. What else do we have? Email, clapper, reviews.
That's good. And then next week we'll take care of. We'll look at these schedules people have. If you've got a big schedule and you want us to highlight you, let us know.
Bill. We usually don't go this long.
We're trying. We're going to start being more consistent with the Strava challenges. We did the Duncan challenge last year, and then we kind of fell off afterwards. So we'll make that announcement on social media tomorrow and then on Strava, of course, what the challenge for January is going to be. Yeah, and then this podcast will start also being on Spotify and other podcasts, or this YouTube show will be on those podcast channels as well. So for those of you who are driving or want to listen to it on the run. So
yeah. So we got a couple other things. One other thing I wanted to go over, but we're going to push it to next week. We were doing a raffle for anybody that used Pacer Travel Services last year. We were going to do raffle for two $25 gift cards to Ultra Sign Up. So we'll do that next week. So we got a list of people that booked hotels through us this last year, rental cars, stuff like that. So we'll do that next week. I should reach out to those people and get them see if they're on the show next week. I'm going to end it with one other thing I saw on Facebook, which was kind of funny. And you could kind of tell me what's wrong with this picture.
Miles ran this year 12. I don't know. Wow.
There's only 3 spots for numbers. You can only run 1,000 miles. What the frick?
I was like 12. Yeah. What is that from?
Someone was selling them.
Selling it.
Yeah. I'm like, dude. And a couple of the comments were, you need to add a couple more hooks.
Yeah.
You need to add another hook. So come on, you're selling yourself short here. Whatever.
You seriously want to manually change that every day?
And other people are like, that's what Strava's for.
That's what Strava's for. Your Garmin. Yeah, which my Garmin, it used to last about a week and I charge it and now it's like a run and I have to charge it. So
Yeah.
And you watch maybe in the cards for me.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Julian. They did kick off, but they did kick off Big Scrub. We were trying to get an update from them, but they must not have. I reached out to Kevin earlier. I didn't hear anything, so hopefully we get some updates. And Joe Miller must be out there because I reached out to him, and he usually texts me back, and I haven't heard anything. So, and a couple people reached out to me yesterday. I was supposed to start tomorrow, but it was too hard to get away from the family another weekend. I didn't have crew, so I'm going to try and push mine to March. I think that will fall perfectly into my schedule building up to Tahoe 200. So that's my goal, March, for that. So, all right. So thanks for another show. We're happy to be back. We didn't cover everything. We'll catch it up next week. And good luck this weekend, everyone out at Croom Zoom and Just Survive tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I don't think there's going to be any updates. No, we'll hear updates when you guys are all done. So have a great week. See y'all next week. Bye.